Metabolic health researcher Dr. Ben Bickman challenges the popular belief that weight gain is mainly a result of eating too much or exercising too little. According to him, the true driver of fat gain is insulin. In fact, he makes a bold but scientifically grounded claim. Without insulin, it is biologically impossible for a human to gain fat. While Bickman typically avoids extreme language, this is one case where the evidence allows for clarity. Insulin is required for fat storage. Without it, fat cells simply cannot store energy. That doesn't make insulin the enemy. Insulin is an essential hormone, necessary for survival. Problems arise only when insulin remains chronically elevated. When this happens, the body shifts from burning energy to storing it. Insulin acts as a gatekeeper for fat cells, signaling when to absorb energy and when to release it. When insulin stays high, fat cells are locked in storage mode and refuse to share energy with the rest of the body. Human data strongly supports this mechanism. Across studies and clinical observations, significant fat gain does not occur unless insulin levels are elevated. Yet many people trying to lose weight approach this problem the wrong way. They chase fast results through extreme fasting or punishing workouts. According to Bickman, these aggressive strategies often backfire, especially in unprepared individuals. The reason is stress. Sudden caloric deprivation or excessive physical strain raises cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. Cortisol increases blood glucose by breaking down glycogen and stimulating gluconeogenesis, the production of glucose from non-carbohydrate sources. This response is designed to keep us alive during danger. But when activated repeatedly through fasting, overtraining, or poor sleep, it creates a metabolic problem. Elevated cortisol forces insulin to work harder to control rising blood sugar. Over time, this leads to insulin resistance. The body enters a vicious cycle where cortisol pushes glucose up and insulin struggles to bring it down. Instead of improving metabolic health, extreme dieting and exercise can quietly make it worse. Bickman emphasizes a simpler, more sustainable approach. Weight loss only works when it doesn't feel like punishment. If a strategy is uncomfortable, it won't last. The first step should not be calorie restriction, but insulin reduction. When insulin is lowered, hunger naturally decreases, making weight loss easier without constant willpower. One major issue in modern diets is eating too often. Research suggests that most people who gain weight do so not because they eat too much at meals, but because they eat too frequently. Constant hunger spikes are a sign that meals are poorly constructed. Every meal should include foods that take time to digest mechanically and metabolically, namely protein, fiber, and fat. These nutrients slow digestion, reduce insulin spikes, and activate satiety hormones, such as GLP-1. When meals are built this way, people naturally eat less without trying. Hunger fades, snacking disappears, and portion control happens automatically. This is why Bickman advises against starting with low-calorie diets. Calorie restriction increases hunger, and hunger always wins in the long run. Instead, focus on lowering insulin while eating freely from foods that don't significantly raise it. Protein and fat have minimal effects on insulin. So when hunger appears, eat those foods. If you're not hungry, don't eat. This approach removes deprivation from the process. Over time, this hormonal stability reduces cravings naturally. You don't force yourself to quit carbs. You simply stop wanting them as much. One area Bickman is especially firm about is the evening. Carbohydrates should be avoided at dinner. Late-night glucose spikes interfere with sleep and increase the risk of nighttime hypoglycemia. When blood sugar drops during sleep, the sympathetic nervous system activates, increasing heart rate, body temperature, and alertness. Exactly the opposite of what's needed for rest. Sleep quality is not improved through exhaustion or sleeping pills. It is regulated by physiological signals. Simple tools can help. Cold exposure in the morning improves circadian rhythm and daytime alertness, while evening sauna raises and then rapidly lowers body temperature, helping the body fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. A gentle walk after dinner is another underrated strategy. It helps muscles absorb glucose without raising insulin, calms the nervous system, and promotes a natural temperature drop that signals sleep readiness. Ultimately, Bickman's message is clear. Weight loss works best when approached lightly. Lower insulin first, reduce stress, prioritize sleep, and eat in a way that supports satiety. When the body feels safe and balanced, fat loss becomes a natural outcome, not a constant battle.